Hi there, students. May and might. In this video, I want to look at the use of may and might for introducing contrasts. So, for example, today may be Sunday, but I still have to work. It's obvious today is Sunday and there's no possibility about that. I think people think that may is only about possibility, but it's more complicated than that. May has many different uses. You may speak good English, but I'm sure you don't use the modal verb may enough. So here the may, I'm saying I concede that this is true. I agree that this is true. However, something else. And this is quite a common formal way of introducing a contrast. The government may want to introduce this new policy, but I think they're going to find it very difficult. So it's clear that yes, they do want to introduce this new policy, but I have reservations about it. Okay, this may has the same meaning as be that as it may. He may be the most powerful person in the district. Okay, he is the most powerful person in the district. Be that as it may, however, I understand that's true, but it's not relevant. People still don't listen to him. English is a difficult language to learn. English may be difficult to learn, but it is a very useful language. So notice in this phrase we have a problem. English may be a difficult language. The possibility exists. This is one meaning. But the other meaning, I concede the fact that. I agree with you. I think. But there are things to weigh on the other side. If you can use this may in your formal written essays, you will sound very good. It's going a level further and showing a C2 mastery of English. So, he may say that this is true. It's clear, either he says it or he doesn't say it. We know that this is not a possibility. So, he says this is true. He may say this is true. But be that as it may, it's not relevant. So you need to be very careful with this difference in nuance. Okay, this car may be expensive. Do I mean it's possible that people think it's expensive, or people think it's expensive, but something else? Most normally we use the possibility phrase on its own, whereas this may introducing a contrast, we then follow it by but, however, despite that, something like that. Okay, he may need more time to do the exam. However, more time is not available. He may want a pay rise. In spite of that, the company doesn't have enough money to raise his pay. The company is not profitable enough. Do you think John wants a pay rise? Maybe. He may want a pay rise. Possibility, we're not sure. He may want a pay rise, however, it's not possible. So notice the difference in meaning between these two. So you may think your English is fantastic. However, I'm certain you don't use may and might enough. Notice, I think in this construction, may is generally better than might. Because may is more formal, and this is a more formal type of construction. Okay? So, notice this formality to this construction. This building may be beautiful, however, it's extremely expensive to look after. So I agree it's beautiful, but there is a downside to it as well. Okay, so notice this is a different usage to may with possibility. And I would strongly suggest that you activate this construction. He may think he's right, but I know he's wrong. Okay, so he thinks he's right, and be that as it may, that's as maybe. Okay, I concede that point. However, something else. Think about the phrase, he may be late. John's supposed to be here at 9 o'clock, but I think he may be late today. The possibility exists. John may be late every day of the week, but he's a good worker. So notice you can tell the difference between these by the context. Okay? And with this you need to listen to the context. When it's possibility, we normally are just making a statement. He may not be the best student in the class. The possibility exists. He may not be the best student in the class, but he's a very nice person. Here I'm using may as a contrast. I admit that this is true. I accept it. However, let's look at a different characteristic. So there you go. That's quite a difficult piece of grammar. Please try and use it. It will make you sound much better. I'm always asking students to use the word may more. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.